What's good, people? It's Ultra here, so I'll just quickly take us to the chat to learn something new. So if you're new to the channel, I'm Ocean. I'll be your tutor and your guide for this class. So we'll be looking at key levels. Looking at key levels. All right. So now, key levels primarily are points where price tend to react off from. All right, in the market there are zones that serve as demand and support, basically. Now you know that your demand is areas that you want to buy from and supply is areas you want to sell from. However, these key levels are points of interest that tend to help us further confirm our buy or sell biases. All right, so now I'll just go straight to, so we have we have the E shape. This is what we call the A-shaped key level. All right, it's literally formed like an A, and then we have the V shape. All right, typically like a V. All right, then we now have what we call our open and close. All right, these are two consecutive candles that moved in one direction. All right, so two consecutive candles like this, the point at where they meet is our open and close. All right, this is what you want to look out for. So to further explain this open and close, all right, I think that's primarily it. So I'll just go ahead to show you how you can find your a shape key levels and your v shape key levels. All right, so if you're looking closely now, you might not necessarily see this or this on the charts. All right, you might not necessarily see this on your chart, but if you now switch to your line chart, all right, once you switch to your line chart, it becomes quite easy. Now if you see something like this is a v-shaped key level, this is an a-shaped key level, this is a v-shape, this is an a shape, this is a v shape, this is an a shape. All right, this is a v, this is an a. All right, and then it continues like that. All right, now one thing you need to understand is, if if not, what you want to actually see is market will come to this point, react from here and close below it. All right, that's what you want to see. If if here must hold, all right, you want to see market react off of zones like this. Do you understand? You want to see market react off of you want to see market react off of zones like this. If you see it close below, then you know that your sell bias is strong. However, and this still applies for the v-shaped key level. However, if market tends to close above, all right, if market tends to close above this particular key level, all right, if you close above it to the body, you want to see price so play from here and continue to the upside. Do you understand? And it's just consistent like that. So those are things you want to look out for. Same thing applies for the v-shaped key level. All right, if it's being disrespected to the downside, then you know that you'll be looking for more sales. You'd want to see sales from this zone to the downside, that particular key level. Do you understand? Then now, when you see now for open close key level, all right, if you see two gray candles like this, all right, that market might use it to buy, all right, or sell, depending on the case. But open close key levels, they are quite stronger if they are disrespected. All right, if they are disrespected, let me turn the color of this to red and this too. So now a key level like this has been disrespected to the upside, and this is something that is very conversant to you. See it on the chart. Once you see market will come, play play from that price point and go to the upside. Do you understand? So That's primary. So let's go to the chart and then would make more sense out of it. All right. So now I'd go back to my line chart. So now if you look at this, I want to show you an example of an open close key level. Now if you look here, all right, these these are these are these are two candles to the downside. Market disrespected it. All right. Market disrespected it, and then market disrespected it again, and then playing down to the downside. All right. So if if you notice that you find out that markets actually reacted from that point again, and then so to the downside, hereby solidifying our stance that if you see an open close that was first disrespected, all right, market disrespects it again, it's still valid. All right, market reacted up from there and sold to the downside. All right, now the same thing will repeat here again. This is an open close that was used. All right, market market used this open close, market rejected from it and bought to the upside. All right, and it's just like that in that order. This that is for open close. Now let's switch to the line chart and show you examples of how these key levels they function. So this is a V shape. Now V shape are for buys. All right, the V shape are for buys. Do you understand? Your V shape are for buys. Now you know the V shape are for buys. You see the market rejected off of it and bought to the upside. All right. Now let me show you a sell standpoint. Let me find. Let me move this. See the market rejected from there. All right. So market actually does respect zones like this. Do you understand? However, if you now find out that the market is um let me find another key level. Now, as I told you earlier, if you find out that the key level has been disrespected to the downside, markets can still play from there. All right, this is key level that was broken to the downside. Find out that market will still come back there to play. I want to find a very good V-shaped key level. And this V-shaped key level was used for buys. Do you understand? Multiple times. It's bought to the upside. Market used it to buy to the upside. That particular key level, a V-shaped key level was used to buy to the upside. I think I need to find. Okay, I think I've seen one here. So now this is a V-shaped key level, right? We go to your line chart. You understand? So now you notice that market, this was V-shaped market disrespected it and came back and used it to sell. Do you understand? Right. So I think that's primarily that for the key levels. All right. So I'll be waiting for your questions in the comment section. Let me know any questions, and then that would guide the course of our next video. So until I come your way next time, be safe.